Frankie Rzucek. So he is back on YouTube. I tried to share it the other day, but my microphone got unhooked. So I want to go over it really quick with you.
Okay, so where in Florida have you heard, Olga, that she is? Because that would be, I'm in Florida, so I'd be very curious as to where in Florida. Not that I would like try to stalk her or anything, but I'm just very curious. Oh, you see, you're in Florida too. So, I mean, if I just happened to be at the grocery store and she was there, I mean, just kidding. But yeah, where in Florida, I wonder.
Let me get my screen ready for you. Anyway, according to a few channels, some I've never heard of before, I honestly don't know. I try to avoid them at all costs. They are still using my family for content, unfortunately. So these are things that he's heard that's been said. A few have said that my parents are split up, that they have already split before this happened to my family, that my dad was married to another woman, Lord knows what date they'll come up with, LOL, that my sister is my stepsister, even though people always told me we look alike, a lot alike. It's just like those people that are spreading about Nico and Celeste. My dad has gotten plastic surgery. Something Frank is doing is making him look a bit younger, in my opinion. I don't, maybe he's got a good skincare routine or he's just a lucky guy, but he does look like his skin is looking better these days. That he has a new girlfriend, LOL. My mom and I moved to Raleigh to live in a condo that we're millionaires. Ooh, wouldn't that be nice to be a millionaire? That we made money off of.
I mean, it would be nice to be a millionaire, but obviously not to become a millionaire off of what happened. I mean, these are some of the rumors that Frankie is reading off that he's heard about his family.
Of our family's tragedy. This one seems to be the most popular. That's the one that I hear the most. That I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars. I hear that a lot too. That I didn't really file a lawsuit. I did for harassment and defamation. That I stole the money raised through a legal crowdfunding company, Crowd Justice. That my case will never see a courtroom. Already did. We have a court hearing last Friday. Hopefully I can update you all soon on what's going on. That we sold my sister's laptop and phone to Netflix and made a ton of money. LOL. He seems to put the LOL at the ones, I think these are the ones that he's most offended by. That my dad was married to another woman, LOL. That he has a new girlfriend, LOL. That we sold my sister's laptop, LOL. That's all I can remember off the top of my head, LOL. This is just stuff I recently heard. I'm not laughing at him. I'm just laughing at the LOLs. Sometimes you just have to laugh at the absurdity and arrogance. If not, it will drive you crazy. There's many more, but some of these gave me a good laugh. Oh, and my parents just celebrated their 40th wedding anniversary. My 40, let me try this again. Oh, and my parents just celebrated their 40-year wedding anniversary. LOL. Well, congratulations to the Rzuceks. That is simply amazing. That's like, congratulations, Sandy and Frank. My hats are off to you.
By now, it must be 42 or 43.
Staying with somebody for 40 years. That's something right there. I can't say a lot of the other disgusting rumors, lies, and defamatory statements because they're repulsive and for legal reasons. I honestly can't believe what these channel and pages make people believe and never show any kind of evidence, obviously, because there isn't any. We have no reason to lie about anything. We're just a regular family who sadly experienced one of the worst nightmares anyone can think of. We're doing the best we can with what we've been dealt and the hell that came with it on social media. They really did get some hell on social media. We don't bother anymore. We mind our own business. Yes. See, that's the way to go. I wish the Watts would do this, take a page out of this book and take one day at a time. We're just trying to live a somewhat normal life. Anyone in my shoes would stand up for their family like I have. That's true. No one should have, anybody that's loyal to their family would. No one should have to put up with this. Some of the lies and rumors that some hate-filled people spread are incredibly dangerous. And yes, I agree. Some of this is incredibly dangerous. And they don't care if something happened to us because someone believed their lie. I will never understand that. It's going to be 6 years in August. Wow. Actually, I thought it was 6 years last year, but.
I did. I got behind because last year I put it was 7 years, but it's 7 years this year. I noticed I did that. I also have noticed that it's gotten nasty on both sides. Even people that think they're on the good side have gotten nasty with me accusing me of being against Shanann, which I say over and over again how much I love Shanann. So I think it's gotten nasty on both sides. 7 years later, I can say that I've gotten nastiness from both sides. Whereas I feel like everybody can have their own opinion. I can have a conversation with you and not agree with you and still be okay with you. That used to be the way of the world. I don't know what's happened, but I still hold firm into it. And I've received hate from both sides, but it is what it is. And I stand firm in my belief. And so I think that if you're going after anybody on either side, that there's something wrong with you. That's what I think.
No, not one single day has passed where we didn't have to deal with this. Anyway, on a lighter note, thank you all for continuing to send love and support my family. We're extremely blessed to have each and every one of you standing with us. To all of my amazing people around the world, stay safe and God bless you all. My next post will be much happier, I promise. Heck, maybe it will be a video. Thanks again, XO. P.S. I added membership to the channel a few months ago. I don't want to make a post about it. I didn't want to make a post about it because I already get attacked for things I don't do. So I just thought I'd mention it here. I try to make private posts for my members to try and connect with. I try to make private posts for my members to try and connect with you all. And then he has his memberships are open. We went over the memberships last night, but I'm just going to do it really quick. There's a $2.99 level, which is Rzucek Strong. You get loyalty badges next to your name and comments and live chat and priority reply to comments. And then they have he has a $6.99 one called Stop the Hate, early access to new videos, member shoutouts, exclusive member only videos. And then there's a family supporters.
I think I grew to understand like the family supporters was just if you wanted to just give money, that would be a way to do it. So, okay. So that was, I don't even remember. That's number 2 of the most popular lives, but really not, you know how I explained it. But okay. So number 3, which this kind of surprised me a little bit, but not a lot, but made me a little bit happy too, because this was one of my more favorite things to talk about, is the Miller dad harms his child while living in the Watts house. And plus more Frankie Rzucek. So it did like dawn on me that you guys apparently like to talk about Frankie. You like to talk about Frankie as much as you like to talk about the mistress, unless it just so happens that I throw in the Frankie and we're talking about the house and the mistress, and those are the things that you want to talk about too. But this Miller dad harms his child. So the house has always fascinated me. Has the house always fascinated you guys? I think it has, because whenever I talk about the house, they're pretty high views on that.
Hi guys, welcome to PARAWOMEN Radio. I'm Amy. So there's been some information coming out about the possible reason or reasons that the Watt/Miller house is being sold. Apparently, the Miller father got arrested, and there's some talk about unpaid property taxes and it being cursed and haunted. Could this be history repeating itself all over again? Let's dig deeper into this mystery. Also,
it's always great fun when I'm trying to work and I've got the bird telling me to stop it. That's just like, it's just like perfection. Oh, my life. I've gotten an animal that tells me to stop talking.
Shanann Watts' brother, Frankie Rzucek, is back on YouTube sharing all the conspiracy theories he's discovered about his sister's case as he's been traveling around the World Wide Web. Oh, Judy. We're coming to you today on X and YouTube. I want to throw a special shout out to my replay crew. Hi, guys. I hope you're doing well, my friends. I'm going to roll some credits while we let some people filter in, and I will see you on the back end.
Oh, I don't know. That makes me laugh. Okay, so this was the house. We were taking a look at inside the house. I'm going to have to mute the music because I only get a usage of it for that one live. So this was the house. It's been bought again, and we haven't heard anything about the new owners, have we? I might need to look up and see what's going on with the house. But this was sort of what the Millers did to it. I thought it looked cramped and full of stuff. Like somebody had just vomited stuff in there. Just a lot of stuff. But some of it I liked. Like I like the black in the recessed stuff better than the orange, although I do like orange as a color. It's one of my colors I use for my channel. I use like a pumpkin orange, a blue, yellow, teal, Southwestern colors. Like the dog too. But anyway, this was a look into what they had done. Their channels have made content defaming No, I would never make I would never defame Shanann. The only thing that I will say is that MLM, I think the Thrive was bull punk, but I feel like Shanann was a very smart woman, and eventually she would have woken up to that con, because I feel like even her bestie, Aunt Nicole, she's not even doing Thrive anymore. So no, I love Shanann, and I love the girls, and I love Nico, and I felt like I don't talk about her parenting because I wasn't there. I only saw bits and pieces of it. I don't agree with everything, but I do believe she was a person that when she knew better, she did better. And so, yeah. So getting back to this, hi everyone. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you for being here, and be sure to give this live some love. I really, really appreciate you guys. Gave out 5 Dragonfly memberships. Jessica, Jamie, Drew, Kunga, and Valerie. Welcome to the Dragonflies. I've been trying to put some more stuff in our Dragonflies, and I am going to try to do some more lives for you guys. And if there's anything that my Dragonflies want from me, if there's a special case that you want me to dive into, what I kind of do for the Dragonflies is when I am researching a case, I will go live and kind of talk with you while I'm researching it, so you guys can kind of see the research process or whatever. So if you have any cases you want me to start researching, or if you have any areas of the Watts case that you want me to start looking at more, I kind of want to look at the employees of Anadarko more. Ever since talking with Rose, we did like, and it never dawned on me that they were probably all having affairs within Anadarko, because that makes sense, because why would just 2 people within a work environment? I know how work environments go. So I kind of wanted to look into that a little bit more, but if there's anything you want me to look into, just let me know. So we were just, in this one, we were looking at the dad and all of that stuff.
So this is a post that the realtor had posted.
Now, this was the realtor who had posted about the Miller family. I think like the realtor truly was the one that tipped us off to that there was, who the Millers were, and then hence the downfall for the Millers. But this was the post that the realtor put up there.
Regarding the Watts, or regarding them buying the Watts house. And this went with the photo that I showed you, that thumbnail. And it says, Kaylee and I came up with a post to address a few rumors. I want to preface this post by saying that the post I made almost 2 weeks ago about the recent purchase of our new home was meant to be only seen by friends and family that I felt I could trust with this information. I deleted, you can't trust any, I deleted the post, could trust with this information. I deleted over 100 people on both Instagram and Facebook, blocked others from being able to see the post, and made the post private. My whole profile was already private. It was not intended to be spread around, hence the need for someone I trusted to take screenshots, since I removed the ability for them to share. My original post, shame on whoever did that. I trusted you. While we are not naive and knew that information would get out, the intention of that post was to inform family and friends, to mitigate chaos, and to make our statements so that, move it forward, so that when the news got out, family and friends could protect us and support us, since they would have already known. However, whoever took screenshots and spread them around to get attention, you failed as a friend or a member of my family. You knew what would happen and decided getting attention was more important to you. I hope you got what you wanted. If they don't know who it was and the person didn't take credit for doing it, does that mean they like sold it to an outlet or something? Or I don't know. Anyway, they were very unhappy with what had went down. With that said, rumors have, of course, flown around that I would like to address. Hopefully this time I will be shown the respect I deserve. Doubtful, but a girl can dream. Now, remember, this was before the house went up for sale again. This was just as they had bought the house. They had posted that. Apparently, somebody took that post and plastered it around. It was supposed to be private between a few, I don't know how many friends, 100 friends, 50, I don't know. And it got out.
People.
And so this was them trying to do damage control. One, yes, we have 2 girls and 1 boy, just like Shanann did. We did not have control over our birth order. We did not know Shanann before we had babies, and millions of families have 2 girls and 1 boy in that order. Please stop calling us creepy and eerie for something completely out of our control. Our children's birth order, we did not know Shanann before we had baby. Two girls, and please stop calling us creepy and eerie for something completely out of our control. Our children's birth order had zero to do with the decision to purchase this home. Two, this is dressing like Shanann. I am trying to be like her, and that the decision to buy this house is because I am obsessed with her, like most of you criticizing me and making such ridiculous assumptions. I did not know her. I'm another 32-year-old white girl in a small town in Colorado. We all wear leggings and cute shirts and try to style our hair. She's funny. I have dressed the I have dressed something, I don't know. We all wear leggings and cute shirts and trying to style our hair. I dress the way I do for years and still have the same. Colorado, we all wear leggings and cute shirts and try to style our hair. I've dressed the way I do for years and I still have the same clothes from 10 years ago. I do too. TF kind of a comment is that if I dress like her and look like her. So
I keep clothes for years and years and years. I have some clothes that I still have I had from college. I like to keep clothes. I love clothes though.
Do most of the other moms I know at my age, are they obsessed with her too? You saw a picture of me in one outfit and decided I was trying to be like her. I think the Millers haven't learned that like the best way is like just to play dead with this kind of stuff.
It is. The best way is just not to fight back. To state your truth and just move along.
I have been working with her parents for years to buy this home. I didn't know that. I have wanted this home. I didn't know that it had been in the plans for years. I have wanted this home for a long time. It is beautiful and perfect for our family. I don't owe anyone a single explanation on why we bought it, but that's basically it, along with wanting to do the right thing by Shanann and her family. I do believe we were meant to be here, and so and I'm so happy we are, despite how people have treated us for buying it. I absolutely believe Shanann would be happy about us buying her home and buying her home. Despite, I absolutely believe Shanann would be happy about us buying her home and loving it rather than watching it deteriorate and having people fear this place she loved. It has, however, been a pleasure working with them through this process and taking this burden from them. We do not buy this.
Do you think the Watts house is ever going to be sold to a happy family? And has anyone heard anything more about the latest sale of the house?
Because it is the Watts house. We have wanted it because it is perfect for our family and our lifestyle. It is beautiful and spacious in a lovely neighborhood, and we have every intention of making it a normal home again so that Shanann's parents no longer have to deal with this. This has never been a thought that has crossed our.
The Idaho house was taken down. It obviously wasn't as nice as a house. It wasn't worth as much, and they gave it to the college. I think it's ridiculous that they took that Idaho house down so fast.
Our minds, and we are so happy that someone who may have had those intentions did not purchase this home. To have that even being said about us is sickening. I will also not be creating a TikTok documenting our lives here or finding ghosts. Insert eye roll. So
the Watts family end days using Chris Watts' shocking quotes. So this was one of my first videos that I ever made. It's always fun to look back at things that to see how you grew. I've grown as a creator. I made this on November 13th, 2023. And this was when I was taking loving videos and putting it with his jailhouse letters. And so this was, I had taken the Watts family vacation in North Carolina, the end days, and put them together with his letters. All
right, Cece, go back out there. All right, Cece, go back out there.
Hi, Michelle.
Mommy, I don't want to go back. Okay, come on. We don't have to. Cece's having fun. She's like, this is what rain feels like? This is nice. It only lasts for like 2 seconds in Colorado. And then we get things that come out of the sky and beat you to death. We actually get right here. It's called hail.
So the letter that Chris wrote August 13th, morning of, I went to the girls' room first before Shanann and I had our argument. Fun in the rain? I went to Bella's room, then Cece's room.
It is, Ashley.
And used a pillow from their bed.
It does rain a lot here, Sarah.
To unalive them.
Cece, your hair's all wet. Wait, let me zoom out.
That's why the cause of
was that fun? No, go back out there.
After I left Cece's
Daddy's on
room,
here watching you.
Then I climbed back in bed with Shanann and our argument ensued.
Is that fun? Did you have
fun?
After
Shanann had passed, Bella
are you playing in the rain?
Woke back up.
In the rain. You got all wet. Say hi, everybody. Did you play in the rain? Yeah, was it fun?
I'm not sure how they woke back up, but they did.
She didn't like
Bella's eyes were bruised. And both girls
No.
looked like they had been through trauma.
I know. Cece was having a ball in it, right, Cece?
That made the act that much more worse.
You want to go back and do it again?
I had
You want to go
went the
inside, or
room
you want to play in the
first,
rain again?
and knowing I still
You
took
want to
their
go play? No,
lives
that's a bug. Yes, bugs the size of birds.
at the location of the batteries. Chris Watts, letters from
I'm on
Christopher.
live. Do you want to go back out in the You want to go back out one more time before? Go get the squirrel. Go get it. Go get him. I'm not getting the squirrel. You go get him. He's like a rabbit.
No, I can catch the dolphin. I'm very fast.
You are very fast,
Mm-hmm.
but the squirrels are fast.
Cece, look, there's one in
I
our
think
yard,
it's amazing how much the ant sounds just like Sandy.
right over here.
Over there, baby. There he goes.
We need rain in Colorado, Kim. Go get the squirrel, Cece.
Mommy in the rain.
You are?
Yeah.
Cece's going to chase the squirrel.
So let's go forward a little bit. This was when they were sitting outside of the North Carolina home. Then they went to that little party, that pizza party. This is from Christopher. The letter is, isn't it weird how I look back and what I remember so much is her face getting all black with streaks of mascara? Chris Watts, letter from Christopher.
Yeah, nobody wants to go.
I wish I had put different, like I was just learning to edit, and I wish I had made the font so it stood out more. You see these things later and you're like, man, and this is one of the most popular videos. It's like that with one of my most popular short. I was learning how to do shorts, and it's the crappiest short ever, but it's getting so many views. And it's so amazing to me that it's just a view comparing the two. Was Chris Watts happy with Cece's pregnancy compared to Nico's, and people are like angry about it. It's just amazing to me. But anyway, it's just so funny too, like when you're learning to do these things and you put out a video, you never expect the crappy ones to be the most popular, but usually that's how it goes. Not to say this is crappy or anything. I just wish I had done a better job. Sorry, I'm critiquing my work.
Hi, Olaf.
Hey, everybody. So this is the girls' first time to the beach.
So this was when they went to the beach, and the letter is, the girls were just kind of running around the house and watching me with scared looks on their face. Bella started to cry, and when she did, Celeste started whimpering. What a nightmare that was. Chris Watts, letters from Christopher.
And they're running from the ocean. Warm up period. Cece wants to go, but she wants Bella to go with her.
This was on August 4th, 2018. This is what this family was doing.
Come on, Cece. Hey, guys.
This was one of my more favorite Watts videos that I like to watch because I like to see the girls running around having fun. It was fun to see Frank in the video with them. Very interesting to see the loving way they were with Frank and not so much with the dad. I mean, those grandparents just adored their family. And I'm convinced that Chris Watts was wearing some kind of body shaper, some kind of waist cincher, because he's got a unnatural. It just somehow he was making his waist smaller.
That's hilarious. All right, guys. We're gonna go and play.
I remember seeing Jay for Justice talking about it. You can see it. She was saying you can see the indentations and the police photographs when they made him take off his shirt. And you can kind of see, she's like, he was wearing a waist cincher. I'm sure of it. And I saw it. I'm like, yes, I see it. I totally see it. All the weeks of me thinking about killing her, and now I was faced with it. When she started to get drowsy, I somehow knew how to squeeze the jugular veins until it cut off the blood flow from her brain. I couldn't believe how easy it was to just let her drop through. He was talking about the girl going into the battery. So that was the #1 video. #2 was the unsettling Christmas letter from Chris Watts' to family from prison. So this was another one that we did. It was analysis of watching videos and super cutting them with these horrific letters that he was writing from prison. He's completely in high gallery, by the way. Hi, Super Ono. Hey, Shanann sounds authentic in voice. Jamie sounds low and Disney level toxic, positively unaware of the true words of his mother. Yeah, I've always had a side eye for Jamie. Hi, Demented Dow. Never too late. So, December 25th, 2018. As I sit in the lonely cell, I look out the window and I see snowflakes lightly falling to the ground. Immediately, I see how you, Bella, and Cece get when the soft powder is on the ground. I imagine seeing both of you girls rush to get your cold gear on so that I can pull both of you around in your sled. I remember pulling you both around in the front yard and on the sidewalks. It was a blast. Chris Watts, letters from Christopher.
July, baby?
Right here.
Awesome.
I think he was the most excited out of Nico and Cece. He was the happiest he could ever be there, but I don't think he was happy.
You want that? Come here. Let me bring you that.
This is when Cece gave, or Shanann gave birth to Cece. Sorry, I'm having a slight flare, and when I have a slight flare, I mix up words and I say I'm slightly wrong. That's another reason why I didn't come on yesterday, but it's just very slight, and it just I noticed a few neurological issues. But this was December 25th, 2018. I remember us all being in Alf outfits last year. Everyone was so excited. Your mommy and me loved every moment of it, from the Frozen jukebox to the Frozen Jeep. The fun never ended.
Oh my gosh, it's so boring.
Merry Christmas, Shanann. Merry Christmas, Bella. Merry Christmas, Cece. I love you, Shanann. I love you, Bella. I love you, Cece. I love you, Nico. Always and forever. Chris Watts, letters from Christopher. I'm going to move it forward. I will put the links for all of this if you guys want to watch them all in their entirety down in the YouTube show notes. This is December 25th, 2018. This was the Nico announcement to Chris. Nico, I wish I could have met you, little man. You were going to be a great little ball player, but I know you are being an awesome little brother to those big sisters you have.
I like that shirt. Really? That's awesome.
Daddy loves you, little man. Always and forever. Chris Watts, letters from Christopher. This was when Bella was learning to go up the stairs. Oh, this is one of my favorite videos of Bella. Although for whatever reason, I put a Celeste letter to here. But December 25th, Celeste, I miss you so much, my little rocket ship. I remember every picture of you. You have the biggest smile. It goes from ear to ear and lights up the entire room. I miss picking you up from school and your spirit towards me.
Good job.
Oh, and your sprint towards me. He is so lame. I can't even stand this man.
Good job. You did it.
And I miss your sprint and your barrel rushes.
Good job. You just want us to praise you.
I still read you your lion book to you every night. I know you hear it and it makes you smile. Daddy loves you always and forever. Chris Watts, letters from
Good job,
Christopher.
baby. She likes the praises.
And then we finally wrap it up with the funeral. December 25th, 2018. Shanann, every time I close my eyes, I see us on our wedding day. Thank you on our wedding day. Those big lashes, your red lips, you look flawless. The love was undeniable. Oh, how I wish you could get that moment in time. Oh, how I wish we could get that moment in time back. Just hit the rewind 5 months ago. But unfortunately, life will not let us. You're an amazing mother and an amazing wife. And I know you hear me when I pray. The signs are everywhere. As long as I live, there will not be a day or night that goes by without me praying to you and the kiddos. I love you all with all of my heart, always and forever. XO, XO, XO. Letters from Christopher. And then he put this number 62426. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace.
Be sure to give this live a thumbs up. Helps me go out into the algorithm party out there. Bring more people back to the party. It's just a free way to help me out.
10,000 ravens came knocking, knocking like thieves on my door. Cold, I stared back like dead tree bark, glued to these old breaking floors. The maid, she brought down an old casket. She lined it with Mama's old quilt.